Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another beautiful episode of Straight from the Roots, and where we'll be giving you natural home remedies to all your problems.
Another banger.
So today we'll be diving into um, a topic that is so important because it affects a lot of people. At least if you look at 1 in 10 persons you come across probably suffering from this problem, and this problem is called the stomach ulcer. And I know that this topic is going to be very important to whoever comes across it, because you probably know somebody, or probably you yourself, you're actually suffering from ulcer. Now, you see, while I was growing up, and I had this ulcer problem, and I think for probably about 20 years plus, I suffered from ulcer, and I was made to understand that it was hunger that caused it. So they said, if you starve for too long, how being a child, you actually play a lot. You actually when you're engrossed in something, you're probably learning something new. You forget about eating and things like that. So, um, so when I had ulcer, we did a series of tests, you know, and they said that you have ulcer, and I was made to believe that ulcer has no cure. Oh yes, and a lot of times, sometimes then I was told to stop eating some certain food that had a lot of pepper. I was supposed to avoid caffeinated drink that had a lot of gas in them. A whole lot of restrictions were there. Pineapple, oranges. You have to avoid all the food that has acids in them, so that you don't have the ulcer disturbing you that much. And well, I was put on a lot of medications. So it was just a belief that it's something that cannot be cured. You know, well, the thing is, I think the whole misinformation around ulcer is just too much. And the very first thing there is this: is people have a misconception that it's caused by hunger, right? But the thing is, it's actually caused by a bacteria called H. pylori. I'm not a medical expert anyway, so you don't expect to get all the um, pronunciations, correct. So I think it says H. pylori, and it's a bacteria. And if you have it, that's why some people don't even have it before. Don't have ulcer before they maybe later years, no, later on in their life, they later had ulcer. Sometimes they say it's caused by using too much anti-inflammatory drugs, medications. So uh, this is what I've been suffering for a very long time, and in my quest for a solution, I found something. And what I found is quite amazing. And like I said, is if something troubles you too much and you're really eager to get like a solution, you definitely get one. And so this is what I found out. You see these beautiful leaves here. I actually plucked this one this morning, and it's actually called the guava leaf. For those of you who know what guava is, yes, it's actually called the guava leaves. And when I actually got this leaf, uh, I just wondered if everybody actually knows that this leaf here actually cures ulcer. Of course, it does cure ulcer, and it cures ulcer so beautifully. I do not say it manages, because like I said, I was meant to believe that you can't cure it. You understand? And so this leaf actually cures it. Oh yes, I didn't use the word manage. I didn't use the word. I said cure. Yeah, that's what this leaf does. Now, how do you consume this leaf? For quick remedy, let's say you've eaten something that's upsetting your stomach, is causing the ulcer reaction. Ulcer is actually like a sore in your stomach, right? So let's say you're not having is causing this problem. All you just need is you're having this bloating, this gas, or the pain, you just take 3 from this, 3. Yeah, just 3 should be enough. Chew them, and it's a quick remedy, of course. Now you know how guava tastes, so just have the feeling from the leaves itself, and it's a very quick remedy. Now, if you're looking at actually solving the problem, like I said, this one is just quick remedy, just chewing it directly is quick remedy. Now, if you're looking at solving the problem like I did, like I solved my own problem, is really using the boiling method, and that method simply means you pluck a handful like this, like in a few leaves, and you boil them in water for about 20 minutes, and you drink just a glass full, or probably half glass, because trust me, these things are very, very powerful. If you try it on empty stomach, oh, I don't want to see what the experience is like. So it's not something that I would say try on empty stomach, because trust me, I've tried that, and the outcome wasn't funny. So the best you can actually do is boil it, make sure you eat, then once you've eaten, then you can now drink it. You can take it morning, afternoon, night, or you take it morning and night. Of course, could be the last thing you take, but it shouldn't be the first thing you're taking on an empty stomach. It's going to, like I said, it's very, 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 very powerful. And now another thing there is, like I said, there's a sore in your stomach that probably has been there for years, and so you're not just expecting to start doing whatever and start consuming things that probably have been your trigger. So I think I've fallen into that trap before, and because when I found out that the thing stopped all my problems, I wasn't having this bloating, I wasn't having these pains, at my back, and things like that. So I fell into the temptation of just consuming anything, I started abusing the things that I wasn't taking before, started drinking the things that I wasn't asked to drink before. So, and when I did that, what I experienced was that I started having the issues again, and I found out, okay, so what you need to do is, you know your triggers, right? That you've had the cure to your problem doesn't mean that you start acting like your system doesn't need any maintenance. Know your triggers, and everything is balancing. You get, now I can eat anything, I can consume. I don't even consume peppers before, but now I actually do consume pepper. I can actually do anything, eat anything, but then it's actually on a balanced scale. I watch my system. I know, okay, this could be a trigger to anything, and I try to avoid them. Of course, you've had is a sore in the stomach, so it's going to take you time. But then I can guarantee you that it heals because it's natural. So you're not really spending any money. Like I said, it's a natural remedy, and that's what we're trying to do here. So if you know somebody who's having this ulcer pain, any type of ulcer, because this one is not some abracadabra anything, it's guava leaves. Like I said, it's guava leaves. So just follow the instruction. Probably you take you boil it, and you can actually change it, not necessarily having it and boiling just a particular portion of leaves for maybe a week. No, you can actually change it for more effectiveness. So and it actually works. Like I said, is I mean, like, you can see me chewing the leaves, so it's actually a true testimony. So I will advise that very first thing you do, probably if you want to go to a lab, go do a test so you find out the type of ulcer you're suffering from. But what I can show you is whatever type of ulcer you're suffering from, this is actually going to solve that problem, and it's going to solve it 100%. I'm not talking of 99%, because if I say 99%, it simply means that I'm trying to lie to you. So it's actually 100%, because you're not going to be feeling those pains anymore. You're not going to be feeling those bloating anymore. Like for the quick relief, that maybe probably you are still, you're having those bloating and all those pain. For a quick relief, you can just, like I said, take 3 of these leaves, plug them and you chew them. And this is one thing I always tell people is you have to understand that the whole world, the whole universe itself have like cure to everything. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hopefully it helps you. And I'll be dropping, if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section, and I hope to see you next time. See ya.